Hey guys, my name is Sean. I'm posting this video on Electroneum. I'm not a Electroneum YouTube personality. This will probably be my first and last video. But just recently I got into Electroneum, probably a couple months too late. I mean, I really wish I was there for the ICO, but I'm as excited as anybody, and have invested as much as I can, just waiting for the exchanges to open and the app to become live and everything. And I've kind of consumed every video I can and read whatever articles I came across, and there's a couple objections to I guess some of the Electroneum positivity that I would just like to address. I've been in the IT world for 20 years, and a lot of what Electroneum's doing seems to be in line with what I see, with the average day person, because that's who I worked with. I mean, many years ago, I heard about Bitcoin, and I had a lot of problems with it. Its longevity, could it be sustained? Could it sustain value? But probably, most importantly, can the average person ever use it? And I just didn't see how that was easily going to be done. And even now, most interest in cryptocurrency is based on speculation, not that, and then the perception that down the road it'll have some value. But in the short term, or even in the next year, I don't think anybody thinks that most of these currencies will be able to be used for anything, and that's a problem. So when I stumbled upon Electroneum, it really addressed that concern, that that problem of how to reach the everyday man. And I just don't see how, especially in this world where the dumbest iPhone apps or Android apps could go crazy, and they actually cost you a couple of bucks, and this is going to give you a couple of bucks. I mean, how is that not going to be viral within weeks, if not months, months if not weeks? But the three things I kind of wanted to address was, one, these huge predictions that people are making. I just don't understand why they're so crazy. I mean, if you see that they're aiming for not just 1 million or a couple million people that are into cryptocurrency, but your target audience is a couple billion, how is everything we know about cryptocurrency, why wouldn't it be turned on its head, and market cap and all that stuff would go out the window? Now, you could say that it's going to fail, but I mean, you have to at least see the steps where it's possible to have a $50, $100, $500 coin. It's kind of an all or nothing thing. It's either not going to work. It's like an avalanche, right? Either the avalanche isn't going to start, which is reasonable, or it's going to be massive. But to say it's going to be somewhere in the middle, I just don't see it. I mean, the market strategy for Electroneum is, the Hail Mary pass. I mean, they're going for the score. I mean, they're giving away coins for free, which is either brilliant or stupid. That's what we're looking at, and I think it's brilliant. So I just don't think that these massive predictions are unreasonable. Again, you have to believe that Electroneum is going to stand everything we know about cryptocurrency on its head, but I'm on board. Secondly, another thing I hear is that, it's not the most cutting edge cryptocurrency. Fill in the blank cryptocurrency is faster or more secure or whatever. And to that, I would say, And you're also assuming that everything that we use, our automobiles, any products you buy at the store, are also the most cutting edge, and they really aren't. They're just the ones that have been successfully marketed to you, or the company has, sold their product better than their competitor, even if they do have an inferior product. There's a book called The Innovator's Dilemma, and it talks about sometimes it's not that important to have the most innovative product. You have to address the customer's needs over having the best of everything, because it comes with a cost. And I think that being said, you can't have a deficient product, and I don't think Electroneum is, but I don't think it necessarily even has to be the most sophisticated. It's, I guess, the secret sauce is in how it interfaces with the masses, and I think that's what everybody kind of buys into. It's not necessarily that Electroneum is on the cutting edge of every technological advance in cryptocurrency. And then I guess the last one is a criticism about how this is all a marketing ploy, like BitConnect. And I think after you see failures like BitConnect, you assume that marketing is bad, and marketing is fine. It's amazing. I read what was it? A book where they talked about the polar bear advertisement with Coke, and how it just brought in so much money, and it's amazing because it's backing a really good product. The problem is when you have marketing, but the product you're trying to sell is deficient or non-existent, like with BitConnect. I think the ingenious way that Electroneum has used marketing should be applauded, not ridiculed. But in this case, I think what separates Electroneum from many of them is the marketing, because that's the whole point. How do you get the average person to use cryptocurrency? And a lot of that's going to be with marketing. Talk their language. So I think it's actually a plus, not a deficiency. So I guess those are my three points I'd like to kind of throw out there. I'm sure others have said them, but it really bothered me, so I just felt the need to put this out there. And lastly, this is beside the point, but I'm trying to start an account for Electroneum wallet for my mother-in-law, who had a daughter. My sister-in-law passed away a number of years, and now her husband, my father-in-law, passed away, and things are kind of getting tight. And so I thought, as a gift, I would try to give her a wallet with a couple hundred Electroneum, maybe 1,000. And then in a year, 2 years, if it's worth a lot, then it could really help her out. And I thought I'd kind of throw that out there because it's a great cause. I mean, she's her and my father-in-law had 6 kids and adopted 10 special needs kids, and they were just amazing people. So I just thought I'd try to do something nice, and I thought maybe others out there would also, just again, a couple of bucks, nothing much. It's really, at this point in Electroneum's development, I don't think it'd be that big of an expense, but in 2 years it could be an amazing thing for her to help her out. So hey, thanks for watching my video. Like I said, it's my first and probably my last, but if you have any comments, write them down below. I've included her wallet address and also 2 links, just so you can see that I'm not just trying to pull a fast one. Thanks a lot. Bye.